तवैरत्नं तु तद्दृष्ट्वा आत्मैश्वर्यातिशायनम् तन्नाद्रियताग्निहोत्र्यम् स अभिलाषः स हैहयाः स वैरत्नं तु तद्दृष्ट्वा आत्मैश्वर्य अतिशयानम् तन्नाद्रियाताग्निहोत्र्यम् स अभिलाषा स हैहयः. So this is the translation. So I'll read the English part. So you will be able to read the you'll be Mayank. Can you read the English? I'll read the Sanskrit part. You'll read the English part.
Okay, Prabhu. He.
Kartavirya Arjuna. Vai.
One second, Prabhu. Indeed.
Ratnam.
A great source of wealth.
Tu.
Indeed.
Tat.
The.
Kamadhenu.
In the possession of Jamadhenu.
Drishtva.
By observing.
Atma Aishwarya.
His own personal opulence.
Atishayanam.
Which was exceeding.
Tat.
That.
Na.
Not.
Next. Adriyata.
Appreciated.
Agnihotriam.
In that cow, which was useful for executing the Agnotri sacrifice.
Sa abhilashaha.
Become. Desirous.
Sa hayhayaha.
With his own power, with his own men, the Hayas.
Hayhayas. So Hayhayas were a tribe, were a dynasty, or a clan. So translation and purport by His Divine Grace. Abhay Charanar Vinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Kartavirya Arjuna thought that Jamadagni was more powerful and wealthy than himself because of possessing a jewel in the form of Kamadhenu. Therefore, he and his own men, the Haihayas, were not very much appreciated of the Jamadagni's reception. On the contrary, they wanted to possess the Kamadhenu, which was useful for the execution of the Agnihotra sacrifice. Purport by His Divine Grace of Charanarvinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Jamadagni was more powerful than Kartavirya Arjuna because of performing the Agnihotra Yagna with clarified butter received from the Kamadhenu. Not everyone can be expected to possess such a cow. So it is a Kamadhenu. Meaning of Kama is desire. Dhenu means cow. So the Kamadhenu means it can fulfill any desire a person desires. Not everyone can be expected to possess such a cow. Nonetheless, an ordinary man may possess an ordinary cow, give protection to this animal, take sufficient milk from it and engage the milk to produce butter and clarified ghee, especially for performing the Agnihotra Yagna. This is possible for everyone. Thus, we find that in the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna advises Go Raksha, the protection of the cows. This is essential because if cows are cared for properly, there will be surely sufficient supply of milk. We have practical experience in America that in our various ISKCON farms, we are giving proper protection to the cows and receiving more than enough milk. In other farms, the cows do not deliver as much milk as in our farms because our cows know very well that we are not going to kill them. Therefore, this instruction is given by Lord Krishna. Go Raksha. Go Raksha is extremely meaningful. The whole world must learn from Krishna how to live happily without scarcity simply by producing food grains. Annat bhavanti bhutani, and giving proper protection to the cows. Go raksha, krishi go raksha vanijyam, vaishyakarva samabhajam. Those who belong to the third level of human society and the mercantile people must keep land for producing food grains and giving protection to the cows. This is the injunction of the Bhagavad Gita. In the matter of protecting the cows, the meat eaters will protest, but in answer to them, we may say that since Krishna gives stress to cow protection, those who are inclined to eat meat may eat the flesh of unimportant animals like hogs, dogs, goats, and sheep, but they should not touch the life of the cows. For this is destructive to the spiritual advancement of human society. So, see here, primarily, so we see that here sage Jamadagni is in possession of a very special cow. I hope you all are able to see the screen now. Is it visible? So now, can anyone help me identify what you're seeing on the screen now? What are you seeing on the screen? Anyone? Am I audible to Gayatri, Mayank?
Yes.
So what are you seeing on the screen?
A cow.
A cow?
With a face.
So
With
can you
face,
describe this cow?
This cow has a face.
Yes,
Human face.
Kamadhenu, very good.
Yes.
See, look, please look at Kamadhenu. It is not a normal cow. The face is of a woman. Okay, the head is of a woman. She has wings of a bird. She has a tail. The tail also has a tail, but it also has peacock feather. So the tail also, above the tail you also have peacock feather. So this is a transcendental cow, Kamadhenu. A similar. So this is as per the description. So this is actually a artistic image which was created by by following the instructions of the Srimad Bhagavatam. Now, here is a story. Kartivirya Arjuna was born to Padmini and a king of Chandravamsha, Yadukula. So Yadukula is the same Kula in which Lord Krishna appeared. So in this Yadukula, much before, it is even said that Kartivirya Arjuna was a contemporary of Ravana. So Ravana lived for very long years. So our Valmiki ji himself, he did tapasya for 60,000 years. So lifespan was very much. It is said that this Kartivirya Arjuna, on the instruction, he was actually, Kartivirya Arjuna was blessed by the blessing of Dattatreya. So who is Dattatreya? You can see over here, Dattatreya is the combined incarnation of Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, and Vishnu. So primarily is actually one of the incarnations of Vishnu. It is said that all the Devis, so Mother Parvati, Mother Goddesses Lakshmi, they wanted to test the chastity of a woman. So all these Devis, Mother Saraswati, Mother Lakshmi, Mother Parvati, they request Vishnu, they request Brahma, and they will request Lord Shiva to go and beg alms, bhiksha, from this, I think her name is Anasuya, I think. So I will clarify this, I'll confirm this. So when the condition is that she should give alms, she should give the bhiksha being naked. So when they both the Trimurtis they grow and they approach, this is as per the history, and she is the wife, she is a chaste wife of a rishi. So she knows as per the Shastras in front of whom she can become naked. A wife is allowed to become naked in front of her husband and her children. So these three murtis were not their husband, but they can definitely, by the dint of her chastity, by the dint of her austerity, she requested that yes, definitely I'll give you bhiksha in the form I will give bhiksha being naked, but in order to receive that bhiksha, you have to become my sons, because the Shastras allow only other than husband in front of children a mother can become naked. So she made all the Trimurtis on the dint of her chastity children, and the universal affairs got disturbed. So therefore all the three goddesses they came and they begged forgiveness and they looked fast for a solution, and then both they got back their original position as Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh, and they agreed to become this three-headed incarnation of Dattatreya. So Dattatreya has 6 arms and 3 heads. It's a combined incarnation of, it's actually a incarnation of Lord Vishnu, which has it's also combined with Lord Shiva and Lord Brahma. So Dattatreya gave this boon to Kartavirya Arjuna that he had asked 10 boons. We don't have time for that much, but he had 1,000 arms. So this Kartavirya Arjuna was very, very puffed up, because whenever someone is not a devotee and even if he gets a boon from incarnation of Vishnu, if he is not a devotee, if he is not a pure devotee, he will misuse his powers. So he did the same thing. So he was in Narmada river and he was enjoying with his wives, and out of pride he stopped the flow of Narmada river, and he used to do so many unwanted things. He used to he started his own worship. Then he started to torture brahmanas. So all these things happened. He challenged Indra, and he went and asked for Varuna, who is my match? He had 1,000 arms. Who's my match? He was very powerful. Then Varuna told, your match is the son of Jamadagni, Lord Parshurama. So he went to Jamadagni, and Jamadagni, when he goes to Jamadagni's house, Jamadagni, a very humble sage, he receives him very nicely, and he offers him very nice palatable dishes to his entire army, to himself. And he's surprised how come he is getting all these things. Then he very openly, a Brahmana, he says that it is because of the cow Kamadhenu, this cow Kamadhenu. So now this he says that I am the king. Looking at the opulence of Kamadhenu, he felt, I have 1,000 arms, I'm the king, this and that, so powerful. But a jewel, if you read the translation, the jewel like, it is like a great possession. And this Brahmana has this possession and I don't have it. So he becomes very envious. And he wants to forcefully, he asks for the Kamadhenu, and Jamadagni, sage Jamadagni refuses, because he wants to use Jamadagni for his religious purpose, because from the clarified butter, from the ghee, he performs Agnihotra sacrifices. So we are talking of, about the, during the Treta Yuga time, because this is a contemporary. So this Kartavirya Arjuna, he had defeated even Ravana. So Ravana, once he was actually glorifying this, Lord Shiva, and during his glorification, Kartavirya Arjuna will go and disturb him. So then Ravana challenges, and Kartavirya Arjuna easily defeats this Ravana, and he's about to kill him. At that time, Pulastya, sage Pulastya, requests Kartavirya Arjuna to let Ravana go. So Ravana is left off by the mercy of Pulastya Rishi. Again, this Ravana, after becoming powerful, he goes to conquer the capital city of Kartivika Arjuna called as Mahishmati. You all have seen this movie called as Bahubali. So all this Bahubali and all these big films that you see, Avatar, all these things, Matrix, they're all copied from our Shastras. All the concept they have, taken from our Shastras, and they do not have any, the height of the shamelessness is that they never ever acknowledge that they have taken from the Shastras. So
Still, but they read the Shastras,
yes,
then they make the movie.
yes, they will not tell it in public. So this is the hypocrisy, this is the duplicity. So when this Kartaviri Arjuna capital city Mahishmati is being attacked by Ravana, easily Kartaviri Arjuna will defeat, this Ravana, and he will hold him as a hostage. He will keep him as like an animal, like you keep your dog tied in your home. So it's like that. He will keep him tied. So in that manner, he would be there. But meanwhile, what will happen is this Kartaviri Arjuna will go to Varuna. He'll come to know about Parshurama. He will go to their Jamadagni's ashram, and during Jamadagni's ashram, he will see Kamadhenu, and by force he takes Kamadhenu. So Kamadhenu initially even had provided army, but cunningly this Kartaviri Arjuna chops off the head of Jamadagni. So when Parshurama, and he takes away this Kamadhenu. When Parshurama comes to know about this, he goes to the capital city of Mahishmati, and with the axe given by Lord Shiva, he chops off the 1,000 arms of this Kartaviri Arjuna, and kills him, and brings the Kamadhenu. So this is the story. This is the history. We should never say history. This is the history. This is the history of our India. This is a great land. This is the land where Parshurama 21 times has destroyed the Kshatriyas to uplift Brahminical culture. So Lord Krishna loves Brahmanas and the cows. So therefore, we also should love Brahmanas and cows. When we drink the cow's milk, very finer tissues get developed in our brain. So we all should, respect mother cow, because she is very much required. A normal animal produces only milk for its own young one, but cow produces milk for the entire mankind. So she is our mother among the 7 mothers, like Rajapatni, a king's wife. Now Narendra Modi's wife will be our mother also, because she is Rajapatni, wife of a Brahmana. Any Brahmana's wife is our mother. Then Guru Patni, Srila Prabhupada's wife is our mother. So Rajapatnika, Guru Patni, Dhatri, nurse, Mother Earth, then nurse, one who actually sometimes, if mother is not able to breastfeed the child, a nurse will breastfeed the child. So in this manner, there are 7 mother cow. There are the 7 mothers. So we should respect and protect cows. And the Purport Prabhupada says that in ISKCON farms, the cows, because they were feeling protected, they used to produce enormous amount of milk. So this is the history. So you also, whenever say Mayank becomes a doctor, Gayatri becomes a doctor, or Satya becomes a doctor. So what you all should do is you should do a research. So what is the research topic? By drinking cow's milk, Prabhupada says that there are finer tissues in the brain are developed. So you should do research, and you should identify what is the name of these tissues. In our brains, there are several neurons, and each neuron has a specific function. So you all should, when you become, say, for example, in case you are interested in medicine, interested in biology, in neurology, if you are interested, you can do a research. This is a very favorite topic. And you can bring glory to our land, India, and you can bring glory to Srimad Bhagavatam, that this is the source, and you can bring glory to Srila Prabhupada, that he has already spoken in the year 1970s about that How by drinking cow's milk, the finer tissues of the brain get nourished and a person is able to understand finer aspects, the esoteric aspects about spirituality. So you all should do this research and you should, identify, name the function of all these finer tissues. There's so many things which our Shastras tell, which is yet to be proven scientifically by we the devotees. So it is possible and you can do that. So very some time ago, German scientists proved the antiseptic properties of the cow dung and the cow urine, and our Shastras have been telling this since ages. Since more than 5,000 years we can prove, definitely we can prove about the age of our Shastras. But this knowledge, the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, and Bhagavad Gita itself, Lord Krishna says that he spoke this knowledge crores and crores and millions of years ago to Vivaswan. Imam Pro. So Vivaswan got this knowledge. So in this manner, this is the information that we get from our Shastras.